Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. Come on, man.
Take your glasses. Take off your glasses. Take off your glasses.
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do.
Take your glasses. I want to see the fear in
Get
your
your whole
eyes.
shit rearranged after Friday. Keep it up. You're gonna get your whole shit rearranged. I'm gonna your teeth up, brother. Keep talking shit.
Take your glasses.
You don't know better.
Take off your glasses. Take off your glasses. Yeah, you want to take your glasses. Look at me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes.
That's good.
How do you count the glasses, boy?
Thank you, boys.
When was the last time you wanted a UFC fighter to lose?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Probably the middle of last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably the middle of last year.
Oh, so that
listen,
recent.
We have almost 1,000 guys under contract. They don't all like me, and I don't like all of them either. So it's totally normal.
You'd like to step in with Max again. That would be a if you're thinking about fights you'd like to have.
If I want one fight back, it's that. I mean, even it could be. It's honestly the winner of the BMF belt, because those two guys, and it sucks to make excuses, but those are the only two guys that have ever got me not at my best for two different reasons. I've talked about being in a bike crash 18 days before Oliveira fight, banging my head off the road. You know, I was compromised walking into that fight. And for Max, it was a mindset thing. So those are the only two guys that have ever got, not the best of me, and two fatal mistakes.
Makes sense. I mean, it's not always about the rankings. I don't know when the rankings have ever really mattered. I go out there and put on a beautiful performance. If people want to see me versus Peter rematch at the White House, I think that's the biggest fight. But if they don't, if they want to go see, the trilogy with Merab, or if Umar gets a big win, or, I'm here for what the people want. The people want me to fight Peter Yan at the White House. Let's do it.
The biggest misconception about UFC fighters is
I'd say that we're stupid. That we're just dumb animals.
we're all big, horrible, tough men, and everyone thinks that we know that we can fight, so we don't try and intimidate anyone and stuff like that. It's all the little farts who can't fight who do that.
The big misconception about a lot of UFC fighters that fans don't know about, that we all do have big and that is one of the reasons why I don't like going to the ground.
The biggest misconception about UFC fighters is that we're all idiots. A lot of us are. I might be too. But stop giving me this shit online.
Fighters is just a bunch of meatheads and this and that, but we come from all walks of life, different perspectives and different political backgrounds, religious backgrounds, you know, just different belief systems. And I don't know if that's a misconception, but it was at one point.
January 23rd is Zuffa Boxing. January 24th is the first UFC. And then after that card, we'll start working on the White House fight.
I know there's like all the talk of Michael Chandler and Conor. Do you see like that as like a realistic thing happening?
No, I mean, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's nothing you'd entertain for the White House?
No.
We'll see how this whole thing plays out. Obviously, nobody has any idea what the fights are going to be on the White House card. It is going to be the biggest card they've ever assembled, whether it be the biggest fights or obviously the biggest venue. And you know, we'll see. Is that 100% how it's going to be? Me and Conor not fighting at the White House? I don't know. All I know is I can control what I can control, and that's me just doing exactly what I've been doing since day one, since I started the sport. So obviously, it's not encouraging. It's not great to hear. But I've also heard, you know, many things that were not encouraging that turned out to be not true or just flat out false. So we just keep on going, man, until the fights get announced, until Conor McGregor gets announced his next opponent, until I do or do not get announced as his next opponent, or do or do not get announced on being on the as being on the White House card. Until then, man, all we can do is just hope and pray and kind of see what happens. All I know is you can control the controllables in life, and just as I have been, just sitting in the patience, sitting in patience, not reacting to things, responding in due time. You know, that was what, 5 days ago. Now this is my first public appearance, first time talking about it. Bunch of different other things being talked about, other opponents, people sliding their name in there on your show, and it turns out to be goofy stuff. So, you know, we'll see what happens.
Gigi tak. Let's go, run! Let's go, let's go, let's go.
A post first surfaced on a Reddit thread claiming it was shared from Nick Diaz's Twitter account, while other websites reported it appeared on his Instagram stories. However, we found no trusted or verified source confirming that Nick Diaz actually posted it. Despite that, several YouTube channels began reporting on the claim without proper verification. The tweet alleged to be from Nick's Twitter account read, "To everyone talking about my life and how they want to control me, you never will again. I was locked up for over a year, and the ones I thought closest to me kept me there for their own motives. That old man who keeps claiming to have my best interests and is the spokesman for my family should be discredited. Everything he says is BS, and I don't want to hear it anymore from someone trying to hold me down with negativity, and all those YouTubers on his side are scammers starting shit for views. My circle is small now because of them, and I see now why it is that way. My wife Kayla is there for me. She always had my back and best interests for me, and never held anything over my head for her benefit. Martin Sano has also been a real one, and since the beginning he's been hated on, but nothing phases him. He's a real day one. For my brother Nate, I don't know what his issue is, but you need to cut out the shit talkers in your group to keep it real. They are embarrassing to be around. Everyone, enjoy your lives, be positive, and enjoy your freedom." And now Jake Shields has blasted such fake reports, calling it fake news. Shields tweeted, "The past week, I've had countless MMA journalists contact me looking for fake news about Nick Diaz. A bunch of grown men acting like a bitch spreading drama for clicks and views. If you don't hear directly from Nick or Nate, assume it's bullshit."
I know there's like all the talk of Michael Chandler and Connor. Do you see like that as like a realistic thing
No,
happening?
I mean, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
nothing you'd entertain for the
No.
White House.
No.
Guys, I'm actually crying. I'm actually crying.
Until then, man, all we can do is just hope and pray and kind of see what happens.